Oh, man, we got half the sales staff behind the glass shaking their head at you.
Everybody is assembled in the control room. Probably, are they waving goodbye to the Groz?
I think so. It's the last segment, and that's appropriate that they're there too, because I've had a chance to talk about all the fans and people, but sales has been a huge part of it. Making appearances has been a huge part of what I like to do. I've had so much fun with clients over the years. I appreciate the clients I have now, and I'm going to continue to have moving forward. Quinault and Good Feet and Premier Golf and 13 Coins. That's a great part of this ride is getting to know those guys. And one of the most fun things I did, of all the fun things I did, was doing Seahawks viewing parties at the J&M, and did those for about 8 or 9 years for every home game. That was just fantastic. So I really appreciate you guys.
Groz, I appreciate you. I mean, I can't believe, as I sit here and I listen to you and Gastineau and talking about like the old days and everything, you really are. I promise I'm choking on a chip. I am not crying. I am choking on a potato chip.
I'm not crying. You are.
I'm not crying. You really are a titan of sports radio in this town. And for me, for my first real day spot radio job, to be hosting a show with you has been an absolute honor. It's been a barrel of laughs from day one, and I just wish you the best. Drop by, come by, host a show with me once in a while.
I will.
He will. We're all going to call in sick, and then you're gonna fill your 30 days during training camp, and
I'll figure out a way to do it. I'll think of you, Bobby, every time I look at a funny animal video.
Oh, that doesn't stop. I'm just going to tag you in them.
That's okay. I'll look. Don't tag me on the broken limb ones anymore. Let that go.
I don't know if I can stop that, but I'll do my best. But I mean, you and I have known each other for over 20 years now. Over 20 years. I started as an intern. I followed Groz around for a while, and I used to ask people about him. I actually told him I called during his show before I was
Were
ever
you
in
a
radio.
Caller?
A one-time caller.
One-time
I wasn't a regular. I wasn't somebody that wanted to be
a first-time caller.
Yeah.
Long-time listener.
And I know it was about the Tyson Holyfield ear bite fight. And you were talking about that, and you'd had a caller that called you before and said, hey, if you actually watch a replay in this round of their first fight, Tyson tried to bite him in the first fight. And I went back and watched it and went, damn, he's right. So I called you and say, hey, you had a caller that said this, and he was right. And you were like, all right, thanks for the call. And I was like, he wasn't listening to me. But that was my first actual interaction with you, was as a caller, and then I got to work with you after listening for all those years, and that was huge for me. That was huge to be in that building with you and with Gas and everybody there, and an honor. And then for me to leave for 10 years and then be brought back to Seattle to co-host with you, couldn't have been better.
Well, I agree, Bob. It's been great to work with you. It's been great to be back back here, and I'm not going away, like I said, but this has been fun. I mean, I've had a chance to do just about everything. I was the original Husky Honk. I did the Cougar broadcast with Bob Robertson. In my heart, I'm a Red Hawk, getting a chance to do the Seattle U games forever. I really thank the PDs that I've worked for. Mike Salk has been just terrific to me here. Rich Moore was great. Tom Lee as well. Again, I don't want this to get too maudlin because I'm not going away, but I've appreciated more than anything the chance to come into people's homes, and everyone has treated me like a friend, and I hope you continue to do that as I move on battling Parkinson's along the way, and be very public about that and try and help them find a cure for that as I move forward. But, guys, it's been a blast. It's been a pleasure. And Seattle, thank you for 29 unbelievably wonderful years.
Awesome stuff, man.
Thanks,
we'll be seeing Groz will be in the building, and again, every day at 11:45 with John Clayton. That does it for us. You guys have a great weekend. We'll be back with you on Monday with Bob, Groz, and Tom.
Paul, we got ribs, we got hot dogs, we got... Oh, my goodness, that's hot.
Get the most on the Hawks with Danny, Dave, and more every day from 3 to 7.
We do have Lano Hill with us. This defense all of a sudden is starting to stack up a lot of different people, with Jadeveon Clowney added the week before the season started, Ziggy Ansah